to today's pendulum reading. So I thought I would jump on for a little bit with a pendulum reading, maybe about an hour. So I will first just start by saying I know a few of you shop through my website, secretfrequencies.com/shop, which is in the description of the video. The only thing at the moment, there is some technical things, changes going on behind the scenes with the web hosting service. So if you do buy something from my store, please message me on my different email or through Discord or Facebook or something like that with your requests. So I can see the order, but I might not be able to see the order note if you leave a note. So just do your order and then contact me through either my other email, which is secretfrequencies@outlook.com, or find my Facebook, Discord, or anything else that you can connect with me on through the description of the video, and your order will be sorted. It will be done. This does not affect orders. It just affects my email at the moment. So I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. I'm waiting for updates on when I can get back into my email. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. But yeah, I just thought I would let you know that because I do have some orders where I was planning to work from your order notes. So I need you to resend the order notes to me so I can get the readings done. So apologies for that. Just trying to navigate this change that's going on, hoping nothing affects my website in any way, but we shall see. We will stay updated. So hello and welcome to the Pendulum stream. So let's see. We have Kira, Pooja, Jasmine, Shweta, Mark, hello and welcome. And Kevin, that's great to see you. So yes, hello. Marianne, hello and welcome. So please do like the video. And of course it's pendulum reading. So as you know, it's yes or no questions for the pendulum. If you're new, the questions are free. If the chat's really busy and you want to send a super chat to go to the top, because I do prioritize the super chats, you're welcome to do that, but it's not necessary. Just having patience for me to get to your question is fair enough. And we have about an hour, so we should be able to get through quite a few questions. I will go over the oracle cards that we have in just a moment, and yeah, I think that's everything to say about the stream. Just give have respect for other people in the chat, have patience for me to get to your question, and that's it. Plenty of free readings on my channel, so do subscribe if you are new and you're interested. We have crystal ball, we have past life reading, we have channeling your POI, your twin flame, your spirit guides, whatever you want. So yes, many beautiful things to do on here. So the oracle cards today, we don't have too many, but the little box ones, you know, like starseed, moon magic, I could probably grab them there within distance. But today we have spirit animal, earth magic, shaman's dream, angel messages, and love cards, of course, love cards. But I will get to your questions as well now, so let's go. Okay, so I think our first question, thank you Jasmine, thank you so much, I greatly appreciate that. So we'll be focusing on that today. Let's see. So hello to everyone saying hello to me. I hope all of you guys are very, very well. Kira, will I get a better position at work? Okay. Yes, so getting a yes on that. So best of luck to you. So Kira says, am I pregnant? So I'm happy to do the medical questions on my channel. I'm happy to do that, you know, if you send me those questions in your orders or on channel, but I will just always give a disclaimer to always check any medical questions with your healthcare professional as well. Do not just rely on divination for medical based questions. So yes, let's do that for Kira. So getting a no on that at the moment. So yeah, so double check, of course, but we are getting a no with that. Marianne, do I need to use onions in the home to clear negatives? Okay, let's see. Can be good to me. No, no, not the right one for you. Have you tried vervain, herbal tincture? Have you tried tea tree oil? I always go on about tea tree oil, guys, because it's stronger than sage. It really, to me, in my practice, I have nothing against sage. If you sage your home, that's great. I use it from time to time, but I find tea tree oil to be more effective and stronger. So that's all I will say. Jan, did Caden and hang out on the 27th? Okay. No, we're getting a no on that. Kevin, will I have any romantic moments with A tomorrow? Okay. Getting a yes on that, so best of luck for that for you. Jasmine, are there any malicious entities over here at my mum's? Okay. Hope not. No, we're getting a no on that, so really hoping that you can keep protection up there and everything will be fine. Pooja says the spirit animal card, of course. Oh, honeybee! We have the honeybee, which I've been connecting to a little bit myself lately, so that's very interesting. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Compassion and forgiveness, and the honeybee. So that's very, very lovely. You can maybe even connect with the honeybee by, having a spoonful of honey, putting some honey on, some food you're eating. Very simple ways we can connect with our guides sometimes, Spirit animals. Shweta, I guess my Discord link expired. How can I connect back? Expired? I didn't know that was a thing that happened. Perhaps just try to click the link and rejoin. The link is in the description of the video, so just click that link and try to rejoin. Hopefully that will help. If that does not help, message me off stream and I will try to find a solution for that. Sons, hello and welcome. Good morning. Mark says, do I have to get dressed? Is that your question? Well, I suppose it depends on where you're going. Probably is a good idea, but we could see what the pendulum says. Maybe. So yeah, if you're going out, then yes. If you're staying at home, chill in your, whatever your nightwear is, or your lounge clothes. Earth magic card for Kevin. Earth magic. Here we are. So we have. Oh, I always have this deck upside down. Let me just check. Yes. Sorry about that. So tree and grounding. Tree and grounding. So when we get this kind of message, sometimes it can just be about grounding a little bit, balancing yourself. If you've been too much in the higher energies and the spiritual realms, focusing on spiritual practices, spiritual things, sometimes we just need to bring our energy down a little bit, ground a little bit, just for balance. So it may just be for balance, but sometimes the grounding goes a little bit deeper in terms of, really focus on those lower chakras. Maybe your sacral needs a bit of work, maybe your root chakra needs a bit of work, maybe you need to be focusing on your creativity or intimate relationships, or maybe you need to be focusing on your work path, your career path, because the root chakra. So sometimes it's a bit deeper than that. It's like, really go into those lower chakras. But yeah, you could just need a bit of grounding for balancing. So whatever resonates with you there. Jan, is Caden still upset at me? Maybe. We're getting a maybe on that. I'm really sorry to say. Kira says, great. I took a test. It says no. Okay. So we're resonating with the test there. So that's great. Megha, will I meet R tomorrow? Well, I hope so, if you would like to. Getting a no on that, unfortunately. So I'm sorry to say that. Hopefully it won't be too, distant future. Hopefully it will be very soon. Pooja, was Anne also feeling my energetic presence as I was feeling his? Okay, interesting. Yes, and you are connected quite deeply on a spiritual level, so that makes sense. Kevin, I will be loyal. Oh, I will be loyal with him if we were dating. Okay, maybe. Shweta. Oh, it just says hey Kira. That's very sweet. Will I be in a relationship this year for Kira? I believe so, but let's see what we're getting. We're getting a no. Okay, I'm hoping that energy changes for you because I feel kind of a shifting with that. I feel like you will, but yeah. Jan, will Caden unblock me this week? Okay, getting a no on that, unfortunately. So I'm willing that it is as soon as possible. Marianne, I'm wearing a crime. So I read that as crime. A citrine bracelet. Is it effective? That makes more sense. A citrine bracelet. Okay. Maybe. So we're getting a maybe on that for citrine. Now I love citrine, you know, and if you want to wear citrine out and about, I don't I'm not opposed to that. I'm not saying that's not effective, but what I will say is citrine in a small bowl in the corner of a room is very effective for success, bringing in success, maybe some money, but success specifically if you're looking for any, you know, elevating in any way on your kind of work path or monetary path. Pooja says Shaman's Dream. Oh, Shaman's Dream. Oh, so you have watches, and it says transpersonal. So you have watches. So you could be maybe your spiritual practices are being observed. Maybe you're kind of being tested in some way, and you're being observed for that. Like, how does she do? How does she handle situations? And that could help with ascending you to the next level. So if they feel like you handle your spiritual practices, your maybe interactional situations very well, then you'll be ascending to that next level, which I do feel like you are. I feel like, Pooja, you're on an upward trajectory with your spiritual things. I really do feel that. Kevin, is A jealous about my closeness with Kritika or Nimdi? Sorry if I pronounced names wrong. You can correct me if I pronounce names wrong, but we will still do the question. Maybe. So there may be some feelings coming up there. Maybe not quite as strong as jealousy right now, but perhaps it's, along those lines. Mega! Love card from me and yes, of course. There we are. So we have the love card there for Mega. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there could be something like that, like perhaps there is something you need to forgive your parents on. Perhaps there is something they need to forgive their parents on. But it could be healing family issues in another way. Like if there's a conflict in the family, or if there's issues going on with their family, they could be more involved with that, or you could be more involved with that, and not giving enough time to the relationship. So healing anything within the family that might be distracting or taking time away from the connection could be beneficial. Suns, does PJ think positively about me? Okay. Yes. We get a yes on that. Jan, does Caden hang out with on the 28th? Okay. Maybe. We're getting a maybe with that. So there's a possibility there. Doesn't want to tell us in some way. Perhaps it was like a short, small conversation, not a call or something like that. That might be why it's lower energy, like a maybe. Kevin, is it better for me to wear the space theme white sweatshirt tomorrow for t-shirt signing? Okay. Just say space theme. Yeah, amazing. I love that. Yes, getting a yes on that, so that's great. Shweta, secret site visit card and yin yang. So I did not mention those. I do not have them right here. I wanted to use the yin yang, but I couldn't find them. I must have used them in a recent reading and put them somewhere else. But I can get the secret sites. They are just over there. So guys, if you bear with me for just 2 moments, I will grab the secret site ones, okay? Oh, I thought I found yin yang for a moment, but I didn't. I will have. Oh, these are the wrong. Oh, so sorry. The love ones of the sacred site. That's the sacred site. And yeah, whispers and love and sacred site are the same company. They're kind of the same energy. They give the same energy. So, so sacred site. So we have sacred site for Puja? No, Shweta, sorry. I'm so sorry. Getting mixed up here. So we have sacred site for Shweta, and we don't have yin yang, so maybe I'll just pull you a different card, if that's okay. So here we are. Your sacred site right now. We have Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe. It says, connecting with my higher power is a timeless act. It is within my DNA. It is a natural and useful part of my life. So connecting with DNA, some DNA activations maybe going on if you visit this site, something like that. And guys as well, when you get a sacred site card, it's really nice. If you really have the means and the time to go visit that site, then of course that's amazing. But if you're someone who does dream practices or astral projection, you can also visit these sites in those experiences as well. I travelled to a few sacred sites astrally, especially Stonehenge, so that was very interesting, and you can do that. So I actually had a very interesting dream experience lately, and a lot of my experiences lately have been in like trance meditation, and usually for clients. So it was really nice to have my own UFO and starseed experience in my dream space. Not last night, the night before. So I think I might talk about that a little bit. I might do like a quick short on that if anyone's interested to hear that. So yeah, that was for Pooja. Shweta, sorry, I keep saying Pooja. So that was for Shweta. So I'll pull you one more. I'll do. I think Earth Magic and Shaman Stream are the closest to Yin Yang. So let's do a Earth Magic. Make sure it's the right way. There we are. So we have Autumnal Equinox Release. So sometimes when we get an equinox card, it can kind of translate as a time frame card. This could be the time frame of whatever that difficult manifestation that you're thinking of in your mind might occur at this time. But also the message could just be of release. Make sure you keep releasing the past to make your energy lighter, to bring in new things for the future. So it could just simply be a message of release. Or yeah, the autumnal equinox could be a very special time for you this time. So just bear with me. Okay. Maya, hello and welcome. Says my co-workers. Do my co-workers notice I'm a very nice and kind person? Yes. You get a yes on that. Jasmine, have any of the entities here been trying to get my attention? Maybe. So we do get a maybe on that, so I'm sorry to say. That one. Sent a love card for me and P. Here we are. So you have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a controlling person, trying to control everything. It's not really about that. But you could be doing something like affirmations or magic or, any kind of manifestation work. And when we get this card, we're really called to just step back from any manifestations and affirmations at the moment. Just allow the energy to settle and things to unfold naturally. Okay, so that is what we get with that one. So let's see. Pooja, angel card. Yes, we have the usual angel cards today. So here we are. For Pooja, sensitivity, Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, okay? Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. If you are new in, it's yes or no questions for the pendulum. And we have some oracle cards, which I will go back over in just a moment. It's free, it's all free. Just have respect for other people in the chat. Let them ask a few questions before you ask your next one. Have patience for me to get to you because I am behind in the chat. If you are urgent for your question to be answered, you can send a super chat. They will be prioritized, they will go to the top. And if you're feeling generous, you can send a super thanks. It's not necessary, it's just I'm grateful for it, that's all. But yeah, it's not necessary. Jan, will Caden feel jealousy if he sees me hanging out with my guy friend today? Okay. Yes. So we are getting a yes on that. Marianne, black cat, bees, and moths are appearing around me everywhere I go. Are they sent from the universe? Past loved ones. Universe slash past loved ones. Okay. Maybe. So maybe I'll ask them both separately. So the universe or past loved ones. Let's see. Universe. We're getting yes on universe. So yes. Not to say that past loved ones won't send you messages, but at the moment, that's where your messages are coming from with them. Just at the moment. Rosie, hello and welcome. Love and angel card. Okay, so love for Rosie. And we are, and we have trust. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So if you're feeling a bit distrusting in a current connection, it might be calling you to just relax and trust that person. But if you're not in a relationship and you're trying to manifest, trying to get to someone or, you know, something, trust that the situation will happen and that you're having faith that it will, you know, you are moving forward on that path. And an angel card for Rosie as well. Here we are. So you have patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So more rapidly than you realize, they are coming into alignment, but it still might take some nurturing and some patience to fully align. You know, you might see signs that they're aligning, but yes. So Megha, say spirit animal. Okay, spirit animal for Megha there. And we have the dog spirit. Very lovely. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So that's interesting. So what this suggests is that you're a very loyal and faithful person. This can be to in a relationship, it can be to friends and family, like that. There might be someone that you're being too loyal and too faithful to who does not deserve it. So just think about that and who that might be. Your intuition might tell you. A love card for Jan. Here we are. So Jan has let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this is a positive omen that any spell work, Reiki, anything like that might be me doing. You know, it can often be like asking a caster for help, a caster or an energy worker for help, but can also be about asking your friends. So if you do have any friends that could influence the situation in any way, talk to Caden perhaps, you know, have a little conversation with him, that might help as well. So just thinking about that in that love card. Kevin, will A and I hang out together after college tomorrow? Okay, hopeful. We freeze, we spin. Maybe. There's the possibility of this. Mark says I'm staying home. Yeah, you're staying home, so that's probably why it's maybe to get changed, to get dressed, because be in your loungewear. Treat yourself. Think of it as like self-care, you know? Angel message card for Marianne. Here we are. Beloved one, Archangel Camille, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So there could be some more positive elements coming into the connection that your archangel is helping with. They could just be protecting your relationship, you know, helping in that way, protecting it, making sure you guys are both okay, safe, in a safe environment, safe space maybe. Angel card from Megha. Here we are. So we have clear your space. Archangel Jophiel again. Get rid of clutter, clear energy around you, and use feng shui. I'm a huge proponent of feng shui, if anybody did not know. Clearing your space, cleansing as much as possible in a physical way, like actually physically, getting rid of things that you don't need, getting rid of old clutter is really it seems like you're just cleaning in the physical in the 3D, but it has huge energetic proponents. It's really a symbol of cleansing your energy, cleansing your space, and the space that you spend a lot of your time in is an amplification of you. So it's kind of like your inner world, your outer world reflects your inner world. So your outer space that you spend the most time in should reflect how you want to feel on the inside. Beautiful artwork, clear spaces, comfortable places to sit, things like that. So yeah, getting rid of clutter and maybe tapping into feng shui a little bit. Very nice. Lisa, hello, welcome. Romance Angel, yes, of course. Romance Angel. Here we go. So we have. Oh, did we get a super? I didn't see it. Rosie. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really grateful for that. Love, life, and blessings. So, free card for me from your intuition. Okay, so I was just doing. Let me just finish what I was doing, and then I'll jump straight to Rosie. I can't remember where I was up to. I've gone too far back, I think. Sorry, guys. It skips me. No, scroll down. I can't find where I was up to. Um, I think it was Lisa. Romance Angel card for Lisa, I believe. So just do this, and then I will jump straight to Rosie's free cards. So soulmate. It says yes, this is your soulmate, and yeah, just double checking I'm doing this right. So yes, this is your soulmate. So it could be the person you're with, but it could be the person that's at the forefront of your mind. You're having confirmation that this is your soulmate. If you don't have anyone in mind, it's usually a current chapter card anyway. And our current chapter can be anywhere from 1 to 3 months. So it could be that the soulmate aligns onto your path within the next 3 months. So yeah, just think about that. Whatever resonates more with you with that. And that was Lisa's Angel Romance. So Jan's question on Caden will be next after I do the super one here. So we have 3 cards from my intuition. So yeah, let's see. For Rosie, I will do Sacred Sight. Let's do a Sacred Sight. There we are. Oh, God, I have it the wrong way. Valley of the Kings. Valley of the Kings. Death is transformation. It's a natural part of life. There are consequences to all actions, no matter how small. So, yeah, the beauty of depending on what you believe, but the beauty of death and life, perhaps reincarnation cycles, perhaps other lives you've had before, past lives. You could be connected to the Valley of the Kings in a past life setting, or you could just be being drawn to go there in this lifetime to connect with that energy. Maybe do a bit of meditation, connecting with the earth and things like that. But yeah, there are consequences to all actions, no matter how small. So thinking about that as well, maybe you might need to think about that. I don't know. But also, there's consequences to positive actions as well, of course. It's like a domino effect. We do something good, we have positive consequence. So you can think about it in a very light way as well, which I like too. So we'll also do a shaman's dream for Rosie. Shaman's dream, here we are. We have unmarked trail revelation. Okay, so it seems like you're going to be making a decision that's kind of against the grain a little bit. So it might be, you're going in a direction that like your friends or family or society doesn't expect you to go down. It might be a kind of, it's an unwalked path. It's kind of like you might be taking your own route. You might be doing things your own way at your own pace. It might be very different from other people. You might have a very unique life path, and you're choosing those like it says, unmarked trails. You know, you're making your own way, which is very, very positive, of course. So maybe you're a bit of a trendsetter. You know, maybe you have a bit of influence to people. Maybe people are taking inspiration from those different decisions, those different things that you decide to do that are different from other people. It really screams uniqueness. You have a unique energy, but revelation. So when we choose to go down these different paths where it's kind of like the it's not expected, so there's no kind of rule book to it, you're just making your own way, you can become to very wondrous revelations, whether it's spiritual revelation, a revelation about what you should do with fully with your life path, revelation about your spiritual life path or your love life path or something like that. You can come to any of these revelations whilst you're on this unique path, going your unique way, you know. And you could even be doing like a generic path, but you're doing it in a different way. You take a different approach. You have a different mindset to it, and that's where the positivity comes in, the uniqueness comes in, and it's really, really lovely energy with that one. Yeah, it's always admirable to see people take the unique path or make their own way. So that is you. So let's also do a spirit animal. I would do spirit animal for you, for Rosie. Spirit animal. Tortoise! Oh, beautiful. We have the tortoise spirit animal. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So the tortoise is asking you to get grounded. And again, we did speak about grounding in someone else's reading, but I'll go over it in case you weren't here. When we're being told to ground, it can be sometimes that we're too much in our higher chakras, and we just need to come down to the lower chakras a little bit. You know, maybe tap into your creative energy for your sacral. Maybe, you know, for your root, you could do something a bit materialistic. You know, just treat yourself a little bit, just to tap into those chakras. Balance a little bit. You could do actual grounding, putting your feet in the ground, just to balance your energy. It could simply be that you need to balance your energy, but sometimes it's also about when we're told to ground, there can be a deeper spiritual thing with it. So you're being called to ground onto Mother Earth, connect your energy with Mother Earth, and all of that. Or you could be being told to be more in your root chakra, which is the material. It's finances, work, home, security. So you could be guided to move location. You might be feeling drawn to move location. You could be guided to even get a new job or make more money, do a side hustle, something like that. You might really be feeling like you're on that root chakra energy at the moment, which is the materialistic, the finances, and that's okay. It's okay to go through phases like that. We can tap into every chakra, and the root chakra does have a lot of that. So go ahead and do that if you want. If you want to tap into the material luxuries of life for a little bit, that's okay to do. So yeah, just think about that. How does that resonate with you? And if you need any help with any of those things, connect with the tortoise totem animal. So there you are. So that's free cards for Rosie. I hope you enjoyed and resonated with those free cards. I do believe we have another super chat here, so let's see. Um, Sid says, will the wishes I made to a genie on Etsy come true? Okay. Well, I hope so. Maybe. So there is a possibility of this, so that's good, at least. It's not a yes, but it's not a no. So let's see, I think we were up to one of Jan's questions. So let me just find it. There's a lot of questions here. I'm hoping I have about half an hour left, so I'm hoping I get to all of your questions. Oh no, my mum is calling me. Oh, I might text and ask her to bear with me one moment. I'll just send a message and ask her to. Right, I'll be one moment. I'm just going to ask her to message me, and of course, if it's urgent, I might have to go. But I will be one moment. I will be back to questions. Sorry about that. I did have to send a message just in case it's something urgent. I just said sorry, I'm streaming, but if it's anything urgent, of course, ring again. Let's see what she says. So yeah, Jan, I found her. So we're up to Jan, just Kaysen miss me. So let's go with that one. Getting a no on that at the moment, so I'm very sorry to say that. Kira, will Tyrone try to come back around? Okay. Maybe. So there is a possibility of that. Mega, will I get a call from R today? Maybe. So there's a possibility of that as well. A love card for Kira, of course. Here we are. You have give your relationship a chance, okay? Work on your partnership. So, there's still a possibility there to work on it, but I really feel like the work is needed on his side. So, it's kind of how you feel about holding space for that, because it can be very difficult to hold space for someone who isn't really doing too much of the work, even if they have potential. Kevin, an angel card, of course. Here we are. So it says, career transition. Archangel Camille, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So perhaps this does resonate with you. Archangel Camille is the archangel to connect with at this moment. So if you're having worries or issues about sending out those resumes or whatever you might call them, sending out those applications, maybe tap in with Archangel Camille and see if you get any help with that, because you probably will with the archangels. Earth magic for Marianne, okay. Earth magic, we have mountain and strength. So you're really tapping into your strength at the moment. You're really tapping into your strength. So you might be embodying your divine feminine energy. Your inner strength, your inner warrior might come to the forefront. A lot of us have our inner warrior very hidden deep within. Your inner warrior might be coming to the forefront. And mountain as well. So, of course, a mountain, it's representing strength, but perhaps you might be called or drawn to go to the mountains to, meditate there, or take in the energy of that, take in the beautiful sight of that. It might help with inspiration, it might help with you embodying that strength. Paradabin 7000. I never know if I say that correctly, but we are having. I think the sound should be better if it increased a little bit. Yes. So I did get a external mic for my phone, and it just did not work. It was so awful. There was humming and everything. I should, in fact, I really appreciate you and thank you, because I do mean to buy a new one, but it's like I get off stream, I get back to work, and it just slips my mind. I really should. I need to get another external mic, see if it works a bit better. But at the moment, yeah, the mobile streams are not too great for sound. So if you are on a mobile stream that I do, like this one, it might be best to turn your volume all the way up. I do apologise for that. I will work on getting that other mic. I promise I will work on getting that other mic. It's a shame because I had one and we tried it, it didn't work. My boyfriend is over later, so maybe I'll get him to try help and try to see if he can fix it. Because yeah, he can probably fix it. It's probably not the mic, it's probably something I'm doing, so we'll see. If you see like a test stream pop up later, it might be us testing the mic, so thank you so much for that. I'm really grateful because it is something I am meaning to do. Romance Angel and Starseed for Shweta. Romance Angel, here we are. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you are attracting what you want to attract, but you need to be a bit more present in the moment, not focusing too much on, we worry about the past and we have anxiety about the future. We need to kind of bring that back and step into our center. And if you do that, your positive life alignment will come. Starseed, yeah, I do have them. Oh, they're just here. So a starseed for Shweta. At least I didn't get your name wrong this time, I'm sorry. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Yes. So again, if there's worries from the past, you need to release them a little bit to tap more into your real authentic self, Kevin, would A go to Bangalore for his work or studies this year? Okay. Yes. Guessing a yes on that. Jan, a card of my choice. spirit animal. Let's do spirit animal for Jan. I can pick it up. Oh, unicorn! You got a unicorn spirit. Unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So you're really being guided to express your sacral energy, that beautiful creative energy, outward. Really express that. Do some artwork, do something creative, put it out into the world. Very, very beautiful message there. Parry Devon 7,000. Any deck of cards for job next month. Okay, so we don't have my finance cards, but let's maybe if we do. Oh, I don't even have Akashic. Oh my. Akashic or the finance ones would have been good for that. Let's see if we can get something with Shaman's Dream. Let's see if we can get something with that. I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate with work specifically. Stranger and curiosity. So stranger and curiosity in terms of a job for me would say that you're stepping into something a bit new. Maybe it's something that you haven't been fully trained in before or fully experienced in before. So it might be something brand new, something that maybe it draws you in, you're curious about it. And yeah, stranger. So the stranger energy really suggests something that you don't know, something brand new. So if you're currently looking for things that you're very, very trained in, it might be positive to just see if there's anything kind of with new energy that you're not fully aware of that maybe offers training, and see if perhaps that resonates with you, or you're interested in anything like that. Because stranger energy for work really does suggest like something brand new, something you're not fully experienced in, basically. Suns. I don't have chakra, so I don't have chakra today at the moment. They're not within reach right now, so I'll do earth magic for you. I know it's not exactly the same, but let's do earth magic. Oh, actually, druid wisdom might be a bit better. They sometimes give, ooh, dropping things there. Let's do druid wisdom for that. So we have, there we are. The Hermit's Home. A house is but a simple building, a home. A house is but a simple building. A home, however, is the warmest kind of feeling. Place Tillandsia air plants in the home for resilience and healing. Okay, so I know that the writing's back to front for you guys, but I'm not fully sure how to pronounce this plant's name. I'm not fully sure what it is, so I'll just hold it up for a moment. Even if it's back to front, maybe you can make it out. It's in the brown writing at the bottom. It's suggesting a plant for you. So I know that's not exactly a chakra card. If you want me to send you the word of this plant, if that does intrigue you, you're very welcome to message me off stream, and I will do that. I can't comment in this stream, unfortunately, for some reason, but I can send that to you if needed. So, where are we up? Where are we up to? Where are we at here? Jasmine is the guy I'm thinking about who lives a few doors down from my mother attracted to me. Okay. Maybe. So there's been some thoughts of that. Kevin, is my black obsidian bracelet working for me for protection? Okay. Maybe. So you do get a maybe on that. Maybe the maybe is coming because it needs a bit of cleansing or something. And just on that note of protection. So guys, I'm doing a new thing in my store, and it is spell oils. So where I will still do the spell, but I put it in a little crystal roller, and the oil goes in there. It's infused with crystals, with herbs, with essential oils and things like that, and of course a spell done as well. And I actually send you out the roller, and you use the oil on yourself, you know, maybe temples, maybe wrists and things like that. And I have them at the moment for money, success, for love, attraction, and for cleansing and protection. So I have 3 different types at the moment. It's just something new that I'm offering. Just thought I would mention it. Getting a prompt there from you saying protection, I thought, oh yes, I have some new offerings in my store. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in anything like that. Jan, Oh, and it's probably a good time also. I'm so sorry about this, but I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I should just mention it now quickly. There is some maintenance work being done on my website, so I actually can't get into my emails at the moment on the admin at secretfrequencies.com one. So if you do send me an email there, or if you make an order, perhaps communicate with me through Facebook, Discord, or my other email address, which is the secretfrequencies at outlook.com one, just for now. Apparently it passes quickly. They say within a few hours or days. So, and it's definitely been 2 days now. So I'm like really hoping it fixes soon. But yeah, and please do get in touch if you make any orders, anything like that. Just let me know as well. Shame and stream for sweetheart, but that will be very temporary. That'll probably be over by the end of today. There we are. So we have horned cactus, resourcefulness. Okay, so getting water from a cactus is when you're like stranded on the desert is resourceful. So this is why the cactus can resonate with resourcefulness. So if sometimes you're in a situation where you really do need to be resourceful, and you kind of know you need to be resourceful, but you're kind of thinking, what can I do? It's like I need to come up with a plan. What can I actually use? What can I actually do? If you need to tap into that energy, you need to tap into that resourcefulness, I would suggest connecting with the cactus spirit, because we can connect not only with spirit animals and angels and star seeds, but we can connect with plant spirits as well. So yeah, that's a really nice one for Shweta. Pooja, should I get help from a woman in my surroundings? Okay, so the person you're thinking of, I guess. Yes. So getting a yes on that one. Kevin, can I have a love card? Of course, a love card. Here we are. And it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I dropped it. But it is safe for you to love. So really open your heart. And I would say as well with this one, you are deserving. So make sure you are feeling and thinking and saying, affirming that you are deserving as well. Marianne, I done a meditation with Metatron's cube. Was this good for my spiritual pathway? Okay, let's see. Maybe. So there could still be energy settling from that, perhaps. Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. I'm only on for about another 15, maybe 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll get through as many questions as possible. Again, if your question is super urgent, you can send a super chat and it will be prioritized. But yeah, if I don't get to your question in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I greatly apologize. Jan, is Caden in Kermit? Hermit mode currently, sorry about that. Maybe. So guessing a maybe on that. Marianne, shame in the stream card. Yes, of course. So you have, is that Galactic Mushroom? Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. So this is a really interesting, excuse me, a really interesting one. It's a really interesting one about the ability of your ability to travel dimensions, travel spiritual realms, um, and generally in just your 3D life path as well, to go really far. So it's really about expansion. So when we think of expansion spiritually, it might be things like astral projection, or fully communicating with guides, with words, with written language. So things like that are very possible to you, but also going really far in your 3D physical life path as well. So that's a really nice thing to think about. That's all about expansion. It's really about expanding, whether that is your higher chakras or your lower chakras, maybe even expanding your heart, your love connections, saying you can really go far with that. So, long-term, lasting relationship, forever relationship, and things like that. So it's really, really nice for expansion and being longevity, things lasting a long time as well. The Divine Matrix says. Yashi, hello and welcome. Will ethicism unblock me. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but yes, let's do it. Yes, we are getting a yes on that. Um, Yashi says, I was just thinking about you. I am so happy to catch you in the streams. I'm so happy to catch you in the streams. I wonder, because I do a lot of late streams, like 8 p.m. GMT. I wonder if do you make those as well? I really hope so. You're a great light in this community. I love. Shout out to Yashi, very lovely, beautiful light energy, new kind of newish member of the community who's just so loving and beautiful. Secret site for Marianne, which is, oh, sorry about that. You have the Statue of Liberty. Okay. I am free to be who I really am. I have a right to my own happiness and sanctuary. I am free to be authentic. So a symbol of freedom, so you might be guided there physically, maybe you want to go to America, but it could also be that you're just being called to tap into the freedom energy, the freedom symbolism of that as well. Right, Yashi. Sacred site for Yashi here. Oh, I think the jack's upside down. Fairy circles! Oh, fairy circles. I see magic everywhere. I look deeper for a solution. I'm open to transforming myself. Curiosity is valuable to me, yes. Curiosity is a great value because it helps us to keep learning new things, keep having new experiences. But yeah, open to transforming yourself, very, very beautiful. Seeing magic everywhere, I do that too. And looking deeper for a solution is really nice as well. Delving a bit deeper, not just thinking, oh, I can't do this, it's done, it's over. You're not a failure person. You're a look for a solution person. But fairy circles. So feeling maybe you have a fae guide with you, which is very nice. Very beautiful, but yet mysterious and mischievous spirits. Kevin, will a lucid data come for on-campus placement next month? Okay. Let's respin that. Yes, you're getting a yes on that. Marianne, I dreamed of my daughter. Is she safe with her father, Gary? Okay. Yes, you're getting a yes on that, so that's good. Jasmine says, "Oh, I'm interested to hear your encounter, Venus." Yes, so I connected with 3 different starseed types, and experienced seeing the 3 different ships as well. So what I really want to do is try to create a kind of visual of them, like maybe draw them up or something like that. Yeah, so maybe do. I'm feeling like doing a little painting from the experience, but yeah, I would love to talk about love to talk about the starseeds I connected with and how that went, because it was very interesting and very lovely. Um, Yashi says Earth magic. Absolutely, you have shaman for Yashi. Ancient healing wisdom. So you may have some ancient wisdom locked within you from your past lives, perhaps doing some past life regression or just meditating on past lives might help to bring some wisdom to the forefront, or higher wisdom from your higher self down to you. And so that would be very nice. And also shaman. So is this a message? It could be that you're a bit of a healer, you're a bit of a kind of, I mean, I think a lot of people in this community are light workers in their own way, but do you maybe have some level of healing energy, or should you be seeking some healing energy? Maybe you should be seeking a bit of a shaman type of vibe person, maybe you need a little bit of healing for yourself. So yeah, that's the shaman for Yashi. Shaman's dream for Jan. So shaman's dream. There we are. So you have the caterpillar opportunity. Okay, so it's interesting because we have caterpillar, which can suggest you're in a chrysalis and you need to emerge. You're in a transformative period. You're going to emerge a butterfly and get your manifestations, get your dreams, be your true self. Or you're just in the cocoon at the moment, or chrysalis it's called. So you're not quite there yet. You're still in that journey. But it's cat a pillar. So we do have cat energy here as well. So it could be cat spirit animal, could be embodying the energy of the feline in some way, maybe a lyran connection, anything like that, you know, connection to Sekhmet maybe, something like that. So very, very interesting. And I think a lot of people in the stream, we have a lot of people who are connected to feline energies, whether it's just cat spirit guides or something like that. We have a lot of Lyrans, we have a lot of people connected to some ancient Egyptian cat goddesses. So I think we might do another Sekhmet ceremony soon. The last Sekhmet ceremony went very well, so I'd love to do that again. A love card for Marianne. I don't want to repeat too much of the same streams. The thing with the god and goddess worship or embodiment, I do want to mix it up and do new ones. But if we're all really resonating feline, it might be a good idea. So a love card for Marianne. Here we are. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So there could still be something that to work on within the connection. There could be something that maybe you need to discuss or work on, focus on together. So as I always say, red flags are not always there to completely dissuade us from a connection, but it opens us up to things they need to work on, and perhaps we need to observe. Do they seem like they are happy to work on those things? Do they seem like they could grow? Or do they seem like they are in denial about those things and they won't grow? Because if they're in denial, then there's not much we can do. But if they seem like a person who's happy to work on themselves and grow, it might not be a deal breaker, basically. That's kind of my thoughts on the red flag cards. DC, hello and welcome. How are you? Any new members to the community, you are so welcome. So we'll go through the stream, even though I am jumping off pretty soon. We have yes or no questions for the pendulum, and we do have oracle cards. So yeah, that's how this stream works. We do yes or no questions for the pendulum and oracle cards. So all of the readings are free. It just takes a while for me to get to you on the chat, because I'm behind in the chat as I'm working with other people. Slows me down a little bit. But if you have patience, I will get to you. If you're urgent, send a super chat and I will answer it right away. So that's how it works. Love card for Yashi, of course. Here we are. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So sometimes it's a negative thing. Sometimes it's like you both have completely different belief systems, and it's not going to work out. There's not going to be any compromise. It's not going to gel. Sometimes that's the message, but sometimes the love life being affected by the spiritual path can be positive. It can mean that you meet someone on your spiritual path. You can meet someone at a spiritual retreat, maybe you meet someone and you both really resonate with your spiritual path, and it helps. So the religious factors can help. There can be a positive or a negative to that. You have to look out for that. So if you're in a relationship, or you're just connecting with someone, you're thinking about a certain person, maybe think about their belief systems and feel like, are they open to compromise? Are they accepting of my beliefs? Because you can be with someone with the complete opposite belief system, as long as you both respect each other, and any kind of little debate or light-hearted, then yeah. But if it's going to completely clash, then it's a no, of course. So you might need to just think about that when you're getting into a connection. Marianne, I'm learning spiritual drawings. Will this be a successful practice for me? Spiritual drawings, very nice. Yes, amazing. So is that like similar to what I do, Marianne? Because I don't know if you know this, but I do drawings of people's like soulmates or spirit guides, or future husbands, or whatever it might be. I do have something where I do that, where I do it like a sketch of whoever they're trying to get me to channel. I'll do a sketch of them. So is it like that? Because that's really interesting and nice. I'd love to see your practice, see you grow in that, Jan, did Em recently get black magic cast on Caden? Okay. Maybe. Oh, maybe. So we'll have to check if that was already done or is about to be done. Jasmine, are Eddie and my mother supposed to be together? Okay. No, I guess a no on that, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. CC says, I'm new here, can I be on the list? So there is no list, so I hope you, I did go over it just before, so I hope you heard me if you were still in the chat. Kevin, did A notice the A on my sweatshirt yesterday? Yes, guessing a yes on that. Earth magic for Pooja. Gaia! Nurturing. So Gaia, the earth may be calling you earth magic, work with the earth, ground and things like that, but nurturing as well. I see this as like, I mean, it could be like nurturing children, it could be like having a child and nurturing that child, but when we're getting Gaia, maybe you're being called to connect more with the plants lately rather than a spirit animal or angel or something like that. Maybe you need to nurture new life in the sense of plant life, which I love to do. I'm actually nurturing new life right now to connect with Gaia myself. So I'm nurturing courgettes and beetroots, which have came through, and then they have pumpkin, carrot, and sunflowers, which have yet to come through. And I might do tomatoes, but I'm a bit late, so they might not grow as good. But yeah, nurturing plant life, nurturing new life is a great way to connect with Gaia. So yeah, I love that message as well. Thank you, Jasmine, for moderating in the chat. I really greatly appreciate that. Jan, will Caitlin's jealousy push him to unblocking me later? Okay. No, getting a no on that at the moment, unfortunately. I hope that energy changes for you. Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. I'm jumping off pretty soon. Really, my goal is 20 likes, but we're only on 14, so as many as we can get. Please do like it. I would greatly appreciate that. Marianne, is there an opportunity coming to meet up with a friend on YouTube? Oh, okay. Yes, amazing. Marianne, is Nathan Hicks trustworthy? Yes, okay. Yashi, should I go to Kolkata next year to CE? Yes, getting a yes on that. Kevin, would A want to properly flirt with me tomorrow? Oh, it was yes. Nearly swung to no then. Maya, does my boss Martin think good things of me? Maybe. Earth magic for Yashi. Green man. Synergy. Very nice. So, the Green Man, of course, we're getting a lot of messages at the moment about connecting with nature. And I feel like it's coming up a little bit more than connecting with spirit guides, animals, angels, anything like that. So we may all be kind of being called to do this. So go out into nature, take a meditative walk, maybe even meditate. The Green Man, so specifically, we're being guided more to plant life, like greenery. Sometimes we're guided to like lakes or beaches or something like that. But greenery guided to. So maybe a nice little forest walk or some meditation in a nice field or park or something, something nice. So yeah, being connected to the earth again, grounding perhaps, but all kind of getting this similar message, which is very nice. And I'm really happy with it because as soon as my angel trumpet blooms, as soon as she has flowers, we will be doing an angel trumpet ceremony. I'm going to do my best to do it outdoors, so you guys can witness the end where the prayers and affirmations are actually buried in the ground. Because I did it in my studio the last year, I couldn't bury it with you guys on stream, unfortunately. Had to make like a short video doing it. But yeah, connection to the angel trumpet, the angel trumpet ceremony will be coming up as soon as she blossoms. I do think it will be a few more months yet, but this will really resonate with these grounding and kind of connecting with the earth messages that we're all getting. So the angel trumpet helps with astral projection, connecting with past over loved ones, connecting with angels, maybe even your spirit guides if you wish. but it's all that kind of realm connection. There are two spirit animals you can connect with this plant, which are the moth and the hummingbird. That is because the moth and the hummingbird pollinate this plant. So yeah, I really hope you guys are interested in that. I'll be posting more about that soon. So let's see. So we don't have much time left now. I should really be jumping off, to be honest. So I'm just going to scroll down the chat now and do any messages for maybe new people who haven't had a message answered yet. I might do that. But guys, if you are new, please do subscribe. We do many different readings like this every week. Crystal ball, past life reading, channeling, spirit guides, POIs, soulmates, things like that. Reading, aura reading, things like that. These are all things that are coming up, so stay subscribed. DC, will Nick come back to my life and meet in 3D? Maybe. There's a possibility of that. Lisa, you're welcome. You saw more. Hello, welcome. Will I receive a good job offer next month? Yes, I'm guessing a yes on that. Michael, hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. So do a spirit animal card for Kevin. I know you haven't asked too much on the stream, so spirit animal for Kevin. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So it's all about having everything within you that you need. You have the resources. They're within you, or they are at reach, within your reach, I should say. So yeah, they're within your reach. But camel spirit animal, very, very nice. Yeah, really. Camel spirit animal reminds me of Egypt, like connecting with Egypt. So I think that's lovely. Guys, yeah, so I'm jumping off very soon, doing a few questions for people who haven't had one the stream or haven't had many as I scroll down. But if you are really urgent for your question to be answered, you can send a super chat. That is an option. If you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. It helps to boost us a little bit, grow the community, and the more that happens, the more I come on stream, the more readings I do, So please do like the video if you would like more readings. And Rosie says, thank you for the reading, it really resonates with me. Oh, I'm so glad. Love, light, and blessings to you, Rosie. I'll just do Marianne's here. It's the strongest sign around me, Taurus or Cancerian. So let's do Taurus first. No, so it's Cancerian, yes. Has Tyrone been thinking about me, Kira? No, we're getting a no on that, unfortunately. Jan says, is Caden feeling annoyed by Anne? Maybe. There's a possibility of this. Yashi says starseed. Where are they? Here they are. So starseed for Yashi. Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. So being still, reflecting. So it's especially as well, like as we're developing our spiritual gifts and our empathy and being in our higher chakras. Sometimes we even need to reflect on negative things that happen to us when people are, maybe they're saying things behind our back or they're just being generally not good people. Sometimes we still need to reflect back on that with kindness and compassion in that sense of thinking, maybe they've had a difficult day or a difficult life or, just being very empathetic, tapping into your empathy a little bit more, which I greatly believe that you do, but sometimes we just need a reminder to keep that at the forefront or to bring that to the forefront, Suncha, very welcome. Let's see. Yashi says 444. Paul, that's a lovely 70s style top you have on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, welcome. Rain. So AA and Rain, if you have any messages, questions, we'll do those quickly before I jump off. A love card for Rain. Here we are. So you have deception. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So be mindful of people not being authentic. Try to really use your intuition. But it can also be someone trying to influence a connection. Like the deception could come from outside of the connection. And someone's trying to meddle with it. Maybe break you up, maybe keep you away from that person. So yeah, do bear in mind it can go both ways. But really try to use your intuition on that is the main thing I would say. AA says the love oracle card for Ali and my connection. Okay, there we go for AA. We have free yourself. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. So it's not to say break up. It's not to say don't focus on this connection. But what it is to say is maybe you're focusing too much on that connection. You need to focus a little bit more on yourself at the moment. So you could be maybe doing some self-care, taking a day just for yourself, go and do some shopping or a spa day or whatever you're into, a little day trip somewhere nice, holiday if you have the means to do that, vacation if you have the means to do that. Just taking a little bit of time for yourself. Doesn't mean completely disconnect from the connection, but just put yourself first for a little bit. Earth magic for rain. Dragonfly. Oh, we're getting dragonfly and emergence. Okay, so the dragonfly totem animal. I don't know too much about the dragonfly specifically. Actually, it's one I haven't really delved into. But any animal with flight can really help us with elevating things, with going to that next level, flying high. So if you're trying to achieve something, it's a positive omen for that. If you're connecting with any kind of flight animal, birds, insects, things like that. You have emergence as well, so you may be emerging through a transformative period. You may be coming to an end of a chapter and going into a new one, usually, when you have emergence. So you're going into your next chapter now. So yeah, it's going to be all fresh and new. You might feel a little bit like the Fool card in the tarot. It's very new. AA says any card for me, any card. Okay, so let's do angel message. I feel drawn to that. So AA angel message. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. So you have a lot of spiritual protection at the moment, perhaps a bit of a spiritual safety net. So you can tap into Archangel Michael's energy, connect with Archangel Michael, maybe a little prayer to Archangel Michael, to thank him for the protection and everything like that. But yeah, it's really nice when the message is not just protecting you, but your home, your loved ones, your family. So it's very lovely to have a lot of protection at the moment. That may be coming in for you very soon. Marianne, will I walk over the big blue bridge at Wayne Scott again soon? Yes. That's a yes on that. An angel card for rain. Here we are. All is well. Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. That's a very nice one. So maybe divine timing is aligning things, but you'll soon understand those hidden blessings, It could be something that went wrong a while ago. You suddenly realise why that had to happen to bring in this new alignment. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much for the compliments. So I love what you're wearing, unique and beautiful top. Thank you so much. I absolutely love it. I really feel it's just like my style is very kind of, I try to be a little bit kind of, well, I don't even say I try to be, I'm just drawn to kind of a 70s kind of vibe. And I think it matches my hair, so it's very me colour theme. I love like browns and oranges. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We don't have unicorn cards right now, so I will pull rain. Let's do starseed. Let's do starseed for rain. Oh, Maya! I will get to you in a moment. I didn't see that. So we have love for rain. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. So always making sure that we're always extending our love chakra and our heart chakra energies, our emotional center, because even if the love we're giving out is, maybe it's platonic, maybe it's unconditional, maybe it's for friends, family, the earth, animals, it will always come back to us. And when the love comes back to us, it might come back in a romantic sense, so it might be good for the romantic connection as well. Maya, thank you so much for the super chat. So I think she says, the evil of Ellen K. Will she get karma soon for all she did to me? Okay. Will she get karma soon for all she did to you? Guessing a no on that, unfortunately. So perhaps the karma is just not super soon. Perhaps the karma is aligning to, sometimes the karma aligns to where it's a really big tower moment, the tower tarot card, a really big tower moment for them. But sometimes it has to happen at the right time. So hopefully the karma is coming. It's just, happening at the right time, hopefully, and not super soon. So I'm sorry about that. I don't really like to give the negative answers, but it doesn't mean it isn't coming. It just means it's not really soon. But Mika, hello. Yeah, I'll do a question or two of yours since I haven't you haven't done one yet. So let's do um. So we're asking, does Ranjit really love me? So is he in me physically or does he really love me? So does he really love you? Yes, we get a yes on that. And I'm sure he's into you physically as well. But yeah, we do get yes for love. Carolyn, it's nice to see you as well, just as I'm jumping out. Is Christopher anxious about contacting me? Maybe, yeah. So there could be a little bit of anxiety there. Um, Ashley says, I love your outfit and your locket. Is that Cornelian? Guys, I'm so grateful for the compliments on my. This is new, so yeah, I really appreciate the compliments on that. So it's not a locket as such. It's just a like a necklace, but it's actually amber. So you can see it closely. You'll see the little. Let me try not to knock the pendulum. You'll see the little bits in there. So yeah, amber. But good guess with Cornelian. Maya, yeah, great. Thank you so much for that super chat. Sometimes it doesn't notify me and I don't know why, so I hope you got your answer. Let me know that you got your answer. And Aries, we have not had an answer with Aries yet, so let's just do this. Aries, so you pick up on any pregnancy energy since my partner and I had a sexual experience yesterday in which I think could definitely lead towards pregnancy, but didn't want to check first. Okay, yes. So like I always say, just a disclaimer, with any medical questions, if it's pregnancy, of course, always do your tests as well. If it's health related, always check with your healthcare professional as well. But yes, let's do it. For Aries, so guessing a no. Guessing a no on that. So this is one of those times where I'm hoping the pendulum is wrong. Keep me updated and let me know. But Mika says any card. Let's do Angel. Angel for Bamika. Life review. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So it's a life review. It's all about really when we're being guided to this, Um, we would write a list of all the positive things we've done, everything we've achieved, everything that we're really happy about with ourselves. It could even be I worked on myself and I improved this trait. It doesn't have to be something you physically achieved materially, but anything you feel like you've achieved and really worked on. So you write that, and then you write a list on anything maybe you haven't done yet, anything you really want to keep working on achieving, anything you want to achieve, and that's kind of your goals for maybe the year or the rest of your life. So yeah, a life review. But don't forget, you can also do like things you don't like about yourself that you want to change, things you don't like about your life that you want to change. It's all about really seeing that what have I done that's great, what do I still need to work on, being very proud of yourself for what you have done, but being very humble about those things that, yeah, I need to work on. So yeah, life review. And it's always good to do that. Like, anyone can do that, but if you're doing that, tap into Archangel Jeremiah. It might help with the things you want to improve on. So yeah. But life review, it's something we should all, be kind of doing from time to time. It's a really nice thing to do at the end of the year, before you move into the new year, so like kind of, oh, here are some goals for my next year. Aries. Oh, sorry, we have a super sticker. Rain, thank you so much. Lovelies and blessings. I'm so glad to see you on stream, and I'm so grateful to have a super sticker. Thank you so much. Aries. After my recent sexual experience with my partner will only lead to pregnancy. I think that's like a repeat of the same question. But I could do. Let's ask if there's possibility of conception in maybe the coming encounters, like recent, because we were getting like yes, we get a yes, because I think we were getting months like July, August, and all that, but we're getting a yes here. Maybe the energies have changed a little bit, so very hopeful for you. But Mika says, is Ranjit slowly moving on from his ex, Sania? Sorry if I pronounced names wrong, guys. No. So getting a no on that, unfortunately, I'm very sorry to say. Motivational vibes! Has not had one yet, so let's just do this. Will me and Smith eventually hang out? Yes, you get a yes on that, so that's nice. Aries! My partner is moving out from his friend's house and moving in with his brother temporarily. Will he be staying there for at least 3 months before he gets his own place? Okay. Respin for that one. Yes, we're getting a yes on that, Aries. Rain says it's so reassuring. I appreciate you. I'm so glad. When it resonates, when it's reassuring, when it's affirming, I'm always so glad. Aries, if my partner ends up staying at his brother's place for more than 3 months, and also can you check for 6 months? Let's do 6 months then. I think a respin, so the energy could be a little bit, not completely, maybe. We're getting a maybe for 6 months. Yashi says, I wish in the future I'm pretty like you. Yashi, don't you have a picture up? You're very pretty. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. With facial vibes. Are people going to love your new positive stream? Okay, amazing. I hope so. Don't see why not. Getting a yes on that. Amazing. Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please do like it. Yeah, Rain says, is that you in your profile picture? Actually, you're beautiful as well. Yeah, she is very beautiful. Oh, she's my dream is to settle in Japan. My man is dying to go to Japan. Like, we are definitely going. We are saving for but he's like dying to go there. He loves it. He watches videos on it all the time. And I do what I want to go to, but I feel like he's been before. So he has, he's kind of like in love with it. For me, it'll be a first time experience. I'm sure I'll feel the same. But yeah, I'm excited. JCOT021. Do you get paid to do these videos? I see these videos, so of course I do get paid to do these videos. I see these videos as like an advertisement for my website because we do mini readings on here. You're getting a few questions answered. If you want a full in-depth reading, it is best to go through my website to get more clarity, to get more in-depth reading. So I see it kind of like advertisements in a sense, but I also just love connecting. Like, the main thing I see it as is building a community. That's the main thing. But to answer on the monetary question, that's how I see it. But the main thing I see for this channel is not really about money. It's about the building the community, so connecting with the people who we resonate with. And I really want to just build a community on Discord where we do video calls together, where we connect, chat, and that would not be paid in any way unless YouTube members, of course, are still in there and they do pay. But yeah, so just to answer that question, in terms of payment, this is more advertisement. But so I get paid from ads, very little amount because I don't get many views. I get paid from memberships and I get paid from super chats and super stickers. But YouTube takes half of everything you get. So, you know, if you make like £100, they will take 50 of that. I believe it's 50% they take. So yeah, you do not make a lot on YouTube. I do see it more as growing the community and maybe advertising my readings and things like that. It's kind of like how I see it. But yeah, I would love to just build a spiritual community for just video chats and maybe psychic development, spiritual development, mediumship development, you know. Motivational vibes. On my spiritual team happy, I block and remove my toxic cousin. Okay. Maybe. So sometimes someone who's toxic in a family especially is there to serve us some kind of lessons. So that might be why it's a maybe. It's always good to block off toxic energy and kind of, you know, leave it somewhere. But sometimes we need to learn a lesson with that person first before we cut them off. And that's why often even empaths and spiritual people don't see they're blinded to people being toxic and they can have the wool pulled over their eyes. It's purposeful. It's so that they learn the lesson before they realise and cut them off. So, you know, that's how things happen sometimes. Rain says, I hope your dreams come true, Yashi. Me too. Willing everyone to have all of their dreams come true. You know, their love path, their money path, their spiritual path, everything. Motivational Vibes says, I forgot to say hi. That's okay because I need to say bye in a minute anyway. I'm so sorry, guys. I do need to jump off. I'm just checking if we do have any new people who haven't had anything really answered yet. Oh, I like this question from Aries. Is my mom? I always struggle with that because we say mum and they say mom. Is my mom really starting to be prophetic? Okay. It's an interesting question. Respin. Yes. Yes on that. So interesting. Motivational Vibes says, please like, share, and subscribe. I do love your look today. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the compliments on the alpha. I really appreciate that. So yeah, so like the video if you haven't liked it already. It would really be great to get to 20. We're on 18. That's great. And share if you do know anyone who'd be interested, anyone who resonates with our kind of vibe and our community. Not just with like anyone, if that makes sense. We do want to kind of keep it like spiritual and prophetic for people, and I know that's what motivational vibes means. I just want to expand on that. Yeah, and sub if you are not already. I really appreciate that. So I think. Oh, Rain says 20. Oh, maybe it's just going up too slow for me. Okay. So guys, yeah, so I'm going to jump off now. So I really do apologise for people who didn't. I might do another one for Aries here because I know you barely ever get on. Love cards for Aries. Let's do that. There we are. So we have separation. No, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Now I do believe this resonates a little bit more to time apart in terms of with this living situation currently, we keep foreseeing him moving in with you, and I feel like that time frame of him moving in with you is being like pushed and pushed as he's kind of taking these steps to move in with these other people and things like that. I don't think it's actual separation like you're going to break up. I hope not, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like it's separation of where you're meant to be. You're meant to be moving in together, you know, within this next year at least. And I feel like with the things he's doing, there might be causing some delay on that, and it's separation in terms of living separate. That's how I read it. But yeah, just really willing there is no actual separation, which I'm not feeling. Energetically, I'm not feeling that. So So yes, so I will say, um, guys, if you are a member, so if you're a member, please check the homepage because there is a scheduled stream for members. The next Crystal Ball, which is the 3rd of May, 8 p.m. GMT for me. Check your time zone, what time it is for you. Um, all of my information, if you need to connect with me, is in the description of the video. We have Facebook, Discord, and my emails, and also my TikTok if you want to follow that, but you don't have to do that. But yeah, that Facebook, Discord, and email is the best way to private message me. Um, so if you're going to email me at the moment, please use the secret frequencies at outlook.com email, as there is some maintenance going on with my website. I cannot access my website email address at the moment, which is the admin one, the one that starts with admin. So please try to email the other one if you can remember that. So let's see. Also, what can I say? Well, my website, if you do want to check out any of the spells, sessions, readings, anything that I do that's a bit more in depth, a bit more tailored to you, then please do check out my website, which is also in the description of the video. And yeah, all of the sessions are very reasonably priced. If you're a member, you can get a discount. So please message me for a discount code if you are a member of the channel. And yeah, just check it out. Just check it out. You might be interested in something that I do. There's tons of spells, readings, and sessions on there. But you will always be welcome to just be in the YouTube and the Discord. You know, as a for anything that's just free. If you just want to join on for free things, that's totally fine as well. We love you just as much. Don't worry about that. So yes, there'll always be free readings here. So just in case you are new, do subscribe. So I'm scheduling some new things coming up, but one thing I do have to mention is that I can't schedule the mobile streams. They won't be up on the homepage. It's really a good idea to check my posts every now and then, because anything that's scheduled I do put on the posts in advance if I can. Sometimes I jump on randomly like today, but with some things I will schedule and plan them, and they will go up on the posts section. So our next one on the post section is our abundance spell stream. We have our abundance candles. They came yesterday. So yeah, so there's 20 places, 20 candles, 20 places. So if you do want to be on that abundance stream, please get in touch. Especially if you're not a member, please get in touch. But yes, there we are. So that's everything for today, I believe. And oh sorry, I can never pronounce your name. Ankita. Ankita, hello and welcome. But I'm so sorry you are catching me just as I'm jumping out. So really hope to catch you on stream soon. Love, light, and blessings to each of you. Really hope to see you soon, especially Ankita, so you can have some questions answered. I'm so sorry that you just jumped on at this time. I'm so sorry. I know we didn't schedule this one, so really lovely to see you guys. Have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever it is. Love, light, and blessings to each of you.